Utah and the Celtics fans.
There are 10 teams available for upcoming games. Visit the Celtics ticket counter to get your tickets. Hey, Celtics fans, you won't want to miss Celtics Mascot Calendar Giveaway Day. Every fan will only get one so they can easily track upcoming games. We want your final for your rating to be enrolled in the team. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Celtics along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our relations team will be calling you immediately.
A reminder to be here for our next giveaway, Jim Bag Day. Come out and receive.
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Miami. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Adebayo and Ware together inside. MP is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the 3. Hero finds MP. Launches it. And it's Tillman with the rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Garza. Fires from deep. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
And here's Brown. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And it's Simons missing. First quarter of play, a minute in. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP
what the
missing.
fuck?
He's got a nice feel
God,
for that
my shot percentage.
but you still have to finish.
You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing.
What's the helping hand do?
MP take the 3 in that situation.
And here's Brown for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, different champions each season. These are exciting times to be sure, and I think continuingly with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, BA. You know this is much more fun for me.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebound Miami. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. MP outside. From downtown, and the Heat, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Simons.
2 minutes
To win the drought. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star Game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
Brown passes to Tillman. There's Simons with a 3. Powell pulls it in.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into
What the
a
fuck?
Celtics trail by 16. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. MP really making a difference here.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Shireman. So Miami going with an almost
First set of
entire new group
points.
here. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Powell. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Here's MP. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Back to Simons. They set the pick.
This guy can't shoot.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jovic.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it might be...
Connects again from distance.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a ride he is on as he closes in on second place on the single-season three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season, 378.
Oh, I had
First
this
quarter
with rim.
concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Heat up 19. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Oh, don't take me out of the game. Don't take me out of the game.
Line change here for Boston. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Ware's checked in for Jovic. Powell comes in for Jaquez. Tyler Hero's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. Setting the floor for the Heat. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. Pass to Garza. There's the 3. Rebound Miami. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He had 65 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't
I love that dude,
replicate
Oprah.
that performance.
And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
Of course, B.A. Call me anytime. Let's do this again. I'm always available for you, B.A.
Best to call, text, email, or send a snail mail.
All of the above.
Yeah, and I'll
What?
say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his...
Okay, yeah, nah, I'm
The
gonna go back to
jumper
what I was
from
doing.
Simons is smooth like butter.
Out left to the wing. Adebayo passes to MP. Back to Adebayo. MP outside. Takes a 3. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight.
Woo! This guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Blocked! There's the triple. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Simons outside. With 4 on the clock. There's the drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the
I don't even say
You
it.
gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And so it's the Miami Heat up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their 3-point shooting. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. What do you make of these future games, fellas?
Why are you always talking about the future, Ernie? Live in the present.
Yeah, you know, you really need to practice mindfulness, Ernest.
Jeez, I'm just... And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Miami Heat. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
They've got Jaylen Brown, also Xavier Tillman out there, and it's Simons in at the point. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
6 to shoot. There's Simons with a 3. Miami grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's MP from outside. Doesn't go for him.
Bro.
Celtics trail by 18.
No, I just need to start working on that fucking point average.
And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Simons outside. 4-3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. Good! Another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. 378 triples shared for...
And again for 3.
And that shot pushes him further up the all-time ladder for threes in a season.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember.
Yeah, that top mark is owned by Stephen Curry. .402 triples set in 2016. But for now, a new mark for second place.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back over to you, Brian.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Back to Simons. Pass to Tillman. To stop the run. 2 points. That one goes. Tillman's got 6 points.
Simons becoming such a great distributor of the basketball.
MP left side. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. Boston's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Shireman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Lets it go. And no good, trying to use the glass. Miami leading by 23. Adebayo passes to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Kicks it out to MP. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. And Boston calls time here. You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
Now, BA, it's actually Edwards, When he was young, he was watching cartoons and
Missoula calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Brown in the high post. Pass to Shireman. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And let's take a look at Miami. Adebayo and Ware together inside. MP is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the three. Here's Simons. Good on the 13-footer.
Wow. Fancy stuff from Anthony Simons.
Heat leading by 19. Here's Ware. And the shot goes down.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Pulls up outside Adebayo. MP outside for three. Simons with a rebound. And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Brown for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Takes a 13-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Simons gotten 4 this quarter.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
MP no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
We've got 1:23 left in the final quarter. And here's Simons outside. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Inside, here's Garza. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stand.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the third longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Walsh can't get it to go. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
On the wing, MP, defended by Pritchard. MP outside from behind the arc. He got it again! Sensational! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team.
That free from a fucking buzzer beater was insane. That's a...